당신은 환영이에요. 팽팽 넌 월시 위를 당겼다가 누우면 정확히 날아가 Boom straight into your heart. 당연한 듯이 빠져들어 헤어날 수 없죠. 단연해요 해요.
Hey guys, I just came home. It's Sunday, 2nd of June. You can hear my cat in the background. That was the English. Background. She's very talkative right now because I just came home. I got a bit of sun, as you can see here, a little bit red, and just like at the top of my bag. I didn't realize I got so red and my dress is kind of low in the back and I couldn't reach, so I tried. I don't know if you can see, but when I came home, I saw how red it gotten. So at least it's gonna be a little bit more cloudy for the rest of the week. So no more sun from my back right now. If I turn around like this, can you see? And it's an odd pattern because you can see where the bows are in my bra. So it's gonna be like, if I do this, like, can you see where the bows were? Oh, that's like just how it is being a very pale girl. And this dress I shouldn't have worn, or at least I should have something underneath so I wouldn't get these weird tan lines. Yeah, but I also wanted to see and also if I can find summer dresses, and I came home with everything but summer dresses. Let me show you what I got. So can you spot how many sunscreens I've bought? And I already own one for my face. No, actually 2. So these were on sale if you were in Magasin and if you had them in Bacard. But the sunscreen I already do have for my face that is not tinted. It kind of dries out my skin just a bit, so I think I'm gonna use it up, but just use it on my neck because that have SPF 50. I know this is only 30. If you're a very pale girl, you know this is low, but it really made my skin feel very nice and smooth. So for the cloudy days, I'm gonna use this. Then we have this lip peptide treatment, and it's in the color, it's like a cocoa color, and it's actually really nice. Then I went to Normal, and they have so many of these Korean brands now compared to before. They have, it comes more and more. So this is, oh, it's upside down, but I seen this brand. I bought on Friday the cleanser, and then I saw, because my Normal didn't have this, that was the one I wanted, the Anua Heart Leaf Soothing Toner. And then I saw this Centella, and it's actually a sunscreen that is also anti-wrinkle, and it has a pump and it's very nice and really lightweight. This is SPF 50. And I needed some new running socks because my half marathon is in 2 weeks. So now I have 3 or 4 sunscreens just for my face. The one I didn't like is from that French band that I cannot pronounce, La Roche something. Sounds so bad. And I got the untinted one. It's very like thin and runny, but somehow I just feel like my skin dries a little bit more out with that one. So I think I'm gonna use that for my neck and back, like the back of my neck, until it's out. And then the Centella one that is SPF 50 I'm gonna use on really sunny days. And then the Ole Henriksen I can use on more cloudier days because it's less protection but still protect your skin. But I think I actually want to take a shower. I feel so gross of all the sunscreen, and my hair is sticky. So I think I'm gonna take a shower, do some laundry, and then I need to make 2 training programs, one for tomorrow and one for Tuesday. Actually I need to make 3 in total, but the other one is coming on Friday, so I can do that on Wednesday. I have a day off because it's a bank holiday. Then I need to prepare my voice. I need to prepare for breakfast tomorrow and Tuesday. But I think I'm gonna take a shower, take a break. I bought some candy, some soda. I'm not doing the fasting this weekend because I was doing so much that it just didn't fit. So we're doing that from tomorrow again. It's okay to take breaks when it doesn't fit, and then you can just start it up again. And I didn't feel like much in this heat. I'm not that hungry. And I have a sweet tooth. So I didn't buy very much candy. It's less than 100 grams. It's actually quite like a handful, and my hands are small. And then after taking our break, we can do the workout programs. Yeah, I think that's it. I need to get off this bra because it digs in where my skin is burnt, literally burnt. Yeah, so I'll check in a little bit later. As you can see, I got a little bit of candy and a sugar-free cola. And then I'm gonna take an hour break, put laundry up, and after the laundry I'll make the workout programs, and then we'll make the flatbread. A lot for tonight, but I need at least an hour break before I do everything. I kind of have an idea for the training programs, just needs to put it down on paper. Hey guys, it's the 5th of June and I'm about to head out from my last really long run before the half marathon. So this is the last long run and then we're gonna taper down. It's the 16th of June, so it's 11 days until the race. And we're aiming for 16 kilometers, but as close to 20 as possible. So between 16 and 20, hopefully 20. And I think I found the route I'm going to run. Basically, I'm gonna run 10K in one direction and then 10K back. And I'm trying my new running socks I bought. I bought them a few years ago, but then by accident I put them in the tumble dryer and the silicone dots underneath that keeps your foot still in the shoes if you sweat so you don't get blisters. They melted and then it shrunk so much that it was super tight. And I did wash these just once before I'm going to use them, and they're not as tight as the one I have, so they're gonna go out. I think it's not meant to be that tight. It's a little bit compression, but mostly to prevent blisters and your feet rubbing when you get sweaty, because that's just what can happen. So these feel way nicer, and I bought them in black, mostly because the white sometimes gets like gray and dull. So let's go. It's almost 11, so I want to do it a bit earlier in the day because it's gonna take me at least 2 hours or 2.5. But I will get back to you when I get home. It's been a few hours since I came home from the run. When I came home, I was so tired. I took a nap, and now it's 5:30, and I just did some pictures for the stuff I wanted to sell on Vinted. My hairdresser actually said that it's way faster than trend sales. So if you're in Europe, I think, Vinted, you can get stuff so quicker, so you don't have to have them lying around. I was thinking selling all the stuff that I don't use, so I can actually see what am I using and what am I missing. So that's a project. And I think to the day I actually made a user, I sold one thing. I've been a user for almost a week and I sold 5 things. And it's the same things I have listed on trend sales, which have been up for months. So it's quite fun to actually see that the stuff is just going quite fast. And back to the run, we did 17 kilometers. And then I couldn't go longer today. It was so windy. And then it started to rain, then it started to wind, and then it started to rain. It's just all over the place, the Danish weather. But we did do 17. And I know on the day, if I start getting tired, which you normally just would do, around 17, I can still manage to get the last kilometers in up to 21 point something. And then I also ordered a training baby tee from Ida, but I actually bought it used on trend sales. There was one girl actually selling in the color I really wanted, in my size, and I got it maybe 100 Danish crowns cheaper, and the condition was new, so you haven't used it, so I saved 100, so that's nice. I was a little bit worried it didn't show up before next week, because in trend sales you have a few days to actually accept the offer and then put in the parcel. But she actually already did, which is super nice. So I will have it next week for my half marathon. It says 2 to 4 days, so I think I'm gonna pick up Monday or Tuesday. But now I want to make dinner. Then I need to send out some training programs, make one, and then I will look at some clothes stuff because I renewed my subscription. There's this competition I want to join, so I need to figure out what I wanted to make that fit within the 2 themes you have, and maybe also download the stuff they provide for you. I have until 11th of July, so I have good time, and in that time frame is also my summer holiday, so extra good time. But I put in that I needed to save some pictures of what I'm thinking, because before making my stuff in Clo, I need to figure out exactly what I want to do, because otherwise it takes me forever and I go back and forth within Clo, and then I don't end up doing things that I wanted to. So I need to figure that out before actually starting. But first, let's make dinner. It's just gonna be an easy salad. Dinner is ready. It's a very big salad. I know this portion size looks huge, but the amount of calories is very low, so I need more volume, because the only thing with higher calories is actually the cheese and the balsamic glaze. I also drizzled a little bit of olive oil on it, so if I only had a little bit of this, it wouldn't fill me up. But we have lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, and oven-baked aubergine, and then we have the cheese in the middle that is kind of sliding to the side. Just came home. It's 5:30, I think. I was home at my parents' house last night, and then today, Sunday, we went to Aarhus because me and my mom gave my dad a boat trip on a speedboat with the Aarhus Sea Rangers. It was cold, but it was super fun. You got like a whole suit to take on with everything. You were covered from head to toe. So actually, even though the sun came a little bit, then it rained a lot, and then the sun came, so you got super wet, but the suit kept the water from getting in, unless you haven't zipped it properly. So it felt like you were being so soaked, but when you took it off, it was just because you were cold, so that was super nice and so much fun. I can definitely recommend that trip. Then we got a cup of coffee after, and now we're in Herning. And I'm doing some washing because I got this rack for your clothes to hang outside and dry for my parents, because mine is super big and super rusty. I think I had this one for 6 or 7 years, so it lived a long, good life. And I want to have furniture out on my balcony, and this one takes up so much space, and the one my parents have takes up way less space. And they didn't need it anymore. I think they got a new one attached to the wall that they can take out and put back in again. So they didn't need it. So I think I'm gonna take all the clothes off this one now, put it to the side. I need to get this down in my deposit room, but until then, I will put it in the hallway, just fold it. And when my laundry is done, I can hang it outside. And I think in July we're gonna go to, I don't know where I call it in English, but this big lot where I put out trash, like recycling area, trash area. I need to figure out where it is in Herning, because I have my mom's car for 3 weeks because they're on holiday, so might as well spend that time when I have a car throwing all the stuff away that I don't need anymore or just not using. Which is this rack for drying clothes, because it's super rusty and needs to go. And I have something, I think, down in my deposit room as well. And then I have a box I need to sort that I have up here and some other stuff. So might as well just fill it up and go, and so it doesn't take up space here. Then I also think I'm going to IKEA. I need some more bed sheets, and it's way cheaper. at IKEA, and I need those racks you can hang on the doors. So for the coats, because my hallway have this big white wall, but because the door goes into the wall, you cannot hang anything on it because you will screw it right into the door. So I thought those racks could be nice for hanging on the door when you have friends over or family, so they don't have to put it on your bed or put it in your private closet or something. You can just hang it on the door, or if it has been raining, I could just hang it in the hallway, because I'd rather have it in the hallway than the rest of the apartment. So I need a lot of small stuff. And I also need 2 chairs for my balcony. I'll also get those when I have my mom's car. And then finally also some plants when I have my mom's car. I want 2 big ones in here, but I think I figured out the ones that are cat safe. So if my cat bites it, she won't get sick. But I feel like they need some plants and some stuff in here, or maybe in the balcony as well. Let's see. So, but for now, let's empty the rack so I can fold it away. Because right now it's in the middle of my living room and it's not looking nice at all. So right now it's here, you can see it's quite big and take up a lot of space. So the one that I'm having is maybe 60% smaller. Of course I need to wash more often and hang out, but I actually rather do that than having this take up all the space. And I need to be better dividing my laundry. I would also get 2 new baskets for it, like one for colors and activewear and then one for whites, because then it makes sense doing laundry more because I'm dividing it better. So this is the big one that I need to empty right now. It's been a few hours. I did switch out the racks for the clothes, and now there's way more space. I also washed half of my balcony. I washed the sides because they are glass and they get dirty so fast. And in Herning it's super windy, so dust just flies up, and I haven't cleaned them that well since I moved in. And I lived here for 1.5 years, maybe a little more. I still need to do the floors, but that's gonna be end of June, start July, because my dad has some algae solution at home, so I might be able to remove it a bit better and keep it away. I found a bench I want for my balcony. I don't want to splurge on fancy stuff for the balcony because I live by myself. This is my temporary home, even though I've been here for 1.5 years. But at some point, if I get a boyfriend, we move in together, we might not stay here. We might not have a balcony, and then I've wasted a lot of money on something that I couldn't use for that long. So I found a bench, which I also think is pretty nice, because then it's still a lot of space, and then I can maybe buy some plants or some things to make it really nice. Yeah, that's the plan. Also did my skincare after we were out on the sea. It was so windy, which is expected, and it rained. Can I speak? It rained a lot. It did have some breaks in between, so my skin just got so dry. So it's super shiny right now because I have a thick layer of cream that just needs to soak in my skin. And hopefully it's less dry in the morning. I felt like my skin was just cracking. It was super dry. But I think I'm gonna make a coffee, do some 3D on my computer. I want to try the Unreal Engine. They have like this function where I can make a metahuman, so the avatar is more realistic compared to the one in Clo, or at least you have more options, I think, to make your own person, and then you can fit your stuff on top of that. I need to follow a video, but I really want to try. I just made like a really simple dress, nothing fancy or too crazy, but I wanted to try that metahuman thing and maybe make a scene or make it walk, just like simple stuff that elevates it quite nice. I didn't want to make too complicated things because it's still new for me, or the other 3D programs. We can add it up when we get a bit better and do start from simple and then add stuff on the end. But I will end this vlog tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!